In this ACT video, we're going to look at points on a coordinate plane. Okay, so what you see on the screen here is your Cartesian plane, and let's review the components. We've got our horizontal axis called the x-axis. We've got the vertical axis, which is labeled the y-axis. These two axes intersect at what we call the origin at 0, 0. And the axes divide the plane into 4 quadrants. We label these quadrants counterclockwise. This is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and this is quadrant 4. And on the x-axis, you can see the numbers to the right of 0 are positive, the numbers to the left of 0 are negative, and for the y-axis, the numbers above 0 are positive, and the numbers below 0 are negative. All right, we want to plot some points, and we're going to start by first plotting the point 1, 4. And if you recall, an ordered pair consists of an x and then a y coordinate, which is in alphabetical order. And so that means we're going to move on the x-axis first, and then we're going to move on the y-axis. So with the point 1, 4, we want to start at 0. We want to start at the origin. And we're going to go to positive 1, so right 1. And our y-coordinate is 4, so we go up 4 units. And this would be our point 1, 4. And we'll put a dot there. And we can even label it 1, 4. Let's graph another point. I'll change colors, and I'm color coordinating these coordinates and the points. All right, so looking at this one, we've got negative 3, 2. We're going to start at the origin. We're going to move on the x-axis first, which is negative 3. So we're going to go left negative 3. And then the y-coordinate is 2, so we go up 2 units, and there's our point. Negative 3, positive 2. And it actually lies in the second quadrant. Let's plot one more. Let's take a look at negative 1, negative 5. Starting at the origin, move on your x-axis first. It's negative 1, so we're going to move left. And then it's negative 5 for the y-coordinate, so we move down towards negative 5. And there's our point, negative 1, negative 5. And it lies in the third quadrant. Now, let's take a look. I'm going to plot a point on the graph, and then we're going to tell what the coordinate is. So here's this black point right here. We can see it's in quadrant 4. And we're going to find what that coordinate is by starting at the origin. And we still want to do x's first. You're going to go in alphabetical order. So we're going to go right, it looks like right 3 units. So our x coordinate is 3. And we have to go down 1, 2, 3, 4 units, which is negative 4. So our y coordinate is negative 4. And it lies in the fourth quadrant. And let's see, I'm going to clear the screen because our plane is getting a little bit crowded. And I want to talk about if it's on the axis. If it's on the axis, then we don't name a quadrant. So for example, this blue point right here, if you start at the origin and you go right 2, your x coordinate is 2, but you don't go up or down, so that makes your y coordinate 0. And it's not in a quadrant, it's just lying on the x-axis. For example, this green dot. To find the coordinate for the green dot, we don't move left or right, so our x coordinate is 0, but we do move up 4 on the y-axis, so our y coordinate is positive 4. And that's it for points on a coordinate plane.